Are you just tired of stressing out about what to create? Do you feel like you're constantly starting and stopping but never really getting anywhere? Well, you're definitely not alone. We're about to crack open a professional Hollywood inspired workflow. It's a system, a repeatable system that's going to help you create 5, 15, even 50 videos without all that overwhelm. All right, so here's our game plan. First, we're going to talk about the content creation trap. You know what I'm talking about. Then we'll dive into a Hollywood inspired workflow, break down the 5 simple steps to get it done, and cover some pro tips for filming. After that, I'll show you how to automate the whole thing. And finally, we'll get to the real key to consistency and growth. Let's do it. Okay, so first things first. Before we jump into the how, let's get real about the problem. I think so many of us know we should be creating video content, right? But it's like our own minds build up these invisible walls that just stop us from ever hitting that record button. The overwhelm is real. I mean, come on, you've been there, right? You hit record and poof, you suddenly forget who you are. You have this great idea, you're all set to go, but the second that little red light comes on, you just freeze. And that feeling, that disconnect, it's not about your camera or your lights. It's a huge signal that you're trying to perform instead of just being yourself in that feeling. That pressure to perform, it pushes us straight into these 3 major traps. It starts with the perfectionism spiral, where we're chasing some imaginary idea of perfect, which of course leads directly to the procrastination loop, where suddenly doing the laundry seems way more important. And what's the result of all that? The inconsistency cycle, which just completely kills any momentum you might have had. So how in the world do we break out of that cycle? Simple. We need a system. I mean, think about it. Hollywood doesn't just wait for a lightning bolt of inspiration to strike to make a whole TV series, right? No way. They use a structured, repeatable process, and get this. Like a big chunk of the work is done in pre-production long before a single camera starts rolling. We're going to use that same logic. Yeah, so the very same principles that take a show from a writer's room all the way to your screen. We've basically distilled them down into 5 super simple steps. This whole framework is designed to turn that creative chaos into pure clarity. It gives you a roadmap, a clear direction, so you never feel lost again. All right, you ready? This is the heart of the whole system. Seriously, think of this as your roadmap from a completely blank page to a finished, published video without all the usual stress and roadblocks. Here they are. It's simple and it's in this exact order. You brainstorm it, you script it, you film it, you edit it, and you post it. The real magic here isn't just about making one video. No, it's about creating a sustainable process, a journey that you can repeat over and over again. And this is why the whole system actually works. It's like setting up a row of dominoes, a really good brainstorming session that fuels a great script, a solid script that gives you all the confidence you need for filming. And when your filming is structured, editing becomes a total breeze. And simple editing makes posting it feel, well, effortless. See? Each step just naturally knocks over the next one. Okay, let's talk about the filming part. This is where, let's be honest, so many of us get totally bogged down, right? We get obsessed with having the perfect camera, the perfect microphone, the perfect lighting. But the real key, it isn't what's in front of you. It's what's inside you. Your process and your principles are always going to be more important than your gear. So when you're actually filming, you've really got 2 ways to go. On one hand, you can use a full script. This is awesome for really structured technical stuff where you need to get every detail right. Or you can just use script notes, like a few bullet points to prompt you and just riff on a topic you already know inside and out. Look, there's no right or wrong answer here. The whole point is to play around and find the flow that lets you be the most you. In this right here is such a powerful mindset shift because real confidence on camera, it has nothing to do with being flawless. It's all about trusting what you have to say and just being fully present with your audience. That's it. Oh, and here's a killer pro tip that we use on movie sets all the time. Smooth is fast. You know that feeling when you start tripping over your words? Your gut instinct is to speed up, to rush through it, but you gotta do the exact opposite. Just slow down. It's gonna feel a little weird to you, but I promise to the person listening, it just sounds confident and clear. So you followed the steps, you've created your video, awesome. But now what? How do you scale that effort without completely burning yourself out? This, my friends, is where we start working smarter, not harder. It's time to build an automated content machine. Check out this number. 31. So what is that? 31 is the number of short shareable clips you can get from just one single hour of long form video. Think about it. You don't need to create dozens and dozens of pieces of content. You just need to create one really good one. And here's how you do it. It's so simple. First, you record one piece of long form content. It could be a workshop, a lesson, even a client call, anything. Then you upload it to an AI tool. That AI will automatically scan it, find all the best little moments, and chop them up into dozens of short caption clips. Then you just use a scheduling tool to drip them out everywhere. I mean, that's literally 1 hour of your time for an entire month of content. It's a game changer. And all of this whole system, it brings us to the ultimate goal, because this isn't about chasing one viral hit. It's not a lottery ticket. It's about building the one thing that actually leads to real sustainable growth. And here it is, the big secret. Consistency is so much more important than perfection. I'm going to say that again. Consistency is more important than perfection. Your audience can't connect with a video that's sitting on your hard drive, right? The goal is to find a rhythm that works for you and just keep showing up. That is what builds confidence. That's what builds momentum. And that's what builds a real audience. So there you have it. You now have the framework to turn all that chaos into a simple, repeatable process. You've got the tools to stop trying to perform and just start sharing. So the only question left is, what message have you been holding back? What's the story you're going to tell first?